kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Green Bay Packers.
For San Francisco.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken in at the 3.
Tyler Ervin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
1st down, Green Bay.
They go play action here on 1st down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down at 4, Rodgers. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. He'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
A.J. Dillon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look down. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Tyler Ervin on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Pass rusher extraordinaire. D Ford that time getting the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
7-7, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the gun, it's Rodgers. It got his man complete. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of 25
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
The 45-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now this time, Rodgers will throw. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Packers 14, 49ers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And on the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Samuel bringing in the slant. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Check, 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 check. Right there. Hey, gun. 54 Mike. Switch.
Garoppolo again. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The tackle by
For the Packers and Niners, this, of course, a rematch of the NFC Championship game from a year ago. And that game belonged to the 49ers. You might remember Raheem Mostert. Boy, he really made a name for himself in that one. 220 yards on the ground, 4 touchdown runs in the 37-20 victory that sent the 49ers to Miami. Now a look at the backup, Jordan Love. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll go with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
4 yards.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Watch the twist. Check 50, check 50.
Mostert a 1st down carry. This will wind up only getting him a couple. And it'll bring up 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
White. I got you. 54. Mike's 54. Here we go. Two. 54. Mike, 54. They gonna need some therapy after this. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Okay. 11.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past.
So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
You got nothing. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I got it. Hey, alert 3. 13.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Who there? Right there. Hey, gun.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Three ball. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Christian Kirksey. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Record.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Mike 5-4. I'm on. Mike 50. I got you. Mike 54. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Now Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass intended for George Kittle. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go.
Makes the score.
And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
They'll keep it on the ground again here, and they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Packer fans, and not to mention members of this defense, likely hoping to forget what Mostert did to Green Bay in the NFC title game last year. 29 carries, 220 yards, and an NFL postseason record-tying 4 touchdown runs.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, watch the slant. 58's the Mike.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
65, 54. Mike, 54. I got you.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Niners 24, Packers 14. Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Tackled at the 34.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They'll run it with Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
First down.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Rodgers.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dean Lowry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, gun. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch twist. I got you. Right there. 54, right there. Go ahead.
Garoppolo now. And the pressure gets to him again. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. That's going to set them back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. That's right, baby, they don't want it. Mike 5-4.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers again now. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 20.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down.
Rodgers to throw once more. This is caught at about the 6. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
tackle.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Ball carrier. Touchdown.
A.J. Dillon with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Packers are back within a score.
The kick is good.
Crosby with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
21.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Rodgers now on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First down, Packers.
Rodgers to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
17.
Davante Adams.
Touchdown.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Niners 31, Packers 28.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. taken at about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A carry there for Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on 1st down. Officially a gain of 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A throw out wide here, caught by Pettis. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A 1st down run there by Mostert as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
Listen, anytime